If you're over here saying that summer bodies are made in the wintertime and you haven't gotten up and started going to the gym, this video is for you. Would you recommend moving in with a boyfriend? Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So y'all, it's a couple days after my birthday. I hope you guys went and watched my last vlog, my 25th birthday vlog. If you haven't, make sure you go and watch that after this video. But yeah, y'all, it's currently Wednesday. I feel like I spent 2 days recovering. What y'all didn't see in that video was that I was like 4 or something in the morning. So I think I'm getting old, you guys. I'm getting old. Anyways, I told myself that after my birthday, I'm going to start getting back in the gym. Because I've been talking about it for a while and I haven't done it. And it's time. It's time to get back in shape. And I don't want to I just want my body to be more toned in certain areas. Like, I don't want any crazy changes. I just want to be just to feel healthier. That's really it. But anyways, I'm going to go to the gym today. Honestly, don't know how much I'm going to get done. Because it's the first day back. And it's probably been probably haven't went to the gym because it's been months. So these next 2 weeks are really just more about getting into the routine of going every day again for the most part, and doing my 3 meals a day, and just getting back into that routine. So okay, don't judge the fact that I still have my birthday hair. There's probably no reason to put that on. Yeah, just getting back into the routine of my health regimen. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna start. I ate some oranges this morning because I actually don't have food in my fridge again. And I saw these at Kroger the other day. It's just like a turmeric and pineapple shot, I guess. Your girl's been sick, so I feel like I just need to build my immune system back up. I've been taking this, and Kaylin put me onto, hold on, let me show y'all. She put me onto elderberry. So I've been taking that, and definitely have been feeling better ever since. So probably works. But yeah, I need to get more of these, and I'll go to the grocery store today. I feel like I went, but I only bought stuff for my birthday weekend. I haven't been since. Anyways, cheers. I feel like a kick. I feel like I took a shot or something. The thing about these shots, I've had this one and different ones before, they definitely give you a little oomph, a little, I don't know, burst of energy. So anyways, time for me to go to the gym. I still have my old gym membership, but it's raining outside, it's cold, I don't even feel like going there. So we're just gonna hit the neighborhood gym and call it a day, because realistically, y'all, I don't even know. I genuinely don't judge how much I get done today. Okay, don't judge it, because I'll probably be tired after very quickly. This is just getting back into it, okay? Building that habit, that routine again, okay? We don't judge. We watch and we don't judge. Okay.
I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodale and let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, he gon' take her whatever she want. She pissed me off somehow, she still get whatever she want. Talking about a nigga from the Nella as a home. Hit it in the shower, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing Miss, I made her tell me what she want. She on a power trip again. I know power got me buying again. Friends ain't jacking me, you must be lying to your friends. They know I'm a beast, I wake the giants up again. Shining once again. Ran it up, I told her mama, shot in my DMs. I'm right back in, locked in. Shawty got that dress on, so the block is hot again. Think so when I hit it, sound like fuck a ad-lib. Got her ass again. Then she got it tripping off another yet again. Got a nigga feeling like a sucker yet again. Close on my emotions, then I rush and let her in. Hurry up and let her in. I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodale and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, he gon' take her whatever she want. She pissed me off somehow, she still get whatever she want. Talking about a nigga, I'm finna nail her ass at home. Hit it in the shower, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing Maze, I made her tell me what she want.
Whenever she want, take her on the yacht to the world if she want. Take a 50 clip and boys doing shit is wrong. She the loves her attitude, she on the way from.
Okay guys, so truthfully I don't have much to cook with in the house. I definitely need to go to the grocery store because all I got is tuna. My the power goes out soon. I got groceries when Kaylin was here, or before she came, but we ran out of all that stuff, so. You know, sometimes you just gotta make do with what you have. You know, your girl gotta eat. Your girl gotta eat. Mayonnaise. Why brioche bread is the only piece I only have one piece of like the regular slice that's not ends. So it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle, but it's okay. Y'all don't judge my struggle meal. We've all been there before, okay? So calm down before you judge. I'm about to put on Dubai Bling, eat my meal, and then I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to the grocery store next because I can't eat this again. That's crazy. I can only do so many struggle meals, you know. Your girl's really a chef, so there's no excuse. I shouldn't be eating a struggle meal. I should just be getting up and going to the grocery store.
1 hour later.
When I get you with the jabata, I know get time, I did that. That cover my face, calling me that bada. Biggie man, we do the way I bada. What's it come? You are come, all depend. They catch it, ride the foot, I no feet, die for nothing. What's it come? You are come, all depend. Die for nothing. Make you know say anything when you do, they must commend it. I can't come and see myself. So anything when they do, I they try to get to my way. Plenty so far we face. Just to make your money. But my people then go say I know one buy, I know one die, I know one women. I want.
Guys, it's a new day. Ignore how I'm looking. You want to know the reason I have this puffer coat on and I look like a big marshmallow, well, like a blackened marshmallow in the middle of Houston? It snowed, you guys. First of all, why is it snowing in Houston? I feel like, what? I'm confused. But I'm also excited because I'm about to take Nova out in the snow. I tried to let her use like, my patio has like grass in area, like so she use the bathroom, I can just pick it up. She was like hesitant to even get in the snow because I think I raised a bougie dog and I don't know how I did that. But it's looking like an inside day today, you guys. I'm about to take her to the dog park because I want to see how she's going to be in the snow. And yeah, let's get to it. So we came out here, but we're obviously not the first ones here because the snow has been walked in a lot. Look. My child. Nova. Do you like it? Do you know what's going on? Y'all want to know the funniest thing? I took Nova to go to the vet. Ignore my hair. Oh my gosh, Nova. Go, Nova. Go, Nova. Go. Go. Yes. Let me give her some privacy. Ooh. Anyways, you guys, I took Nova to go to the vet the other day, okay? Because she needed a new vet out here anyways. They had to give her some, like, updated vaccination shots. Tell me why Nova was fighting the vet tape. I guess they tried to put the shots in her bum, and she doesn't like that. So when they put it in the front, she was fine. When they were trying to put it in the back, I felt so bad. She was looking at me with these puppy eyes, and I'm like, it's okay. And boom, prick, growl. Squirrel using all her strength to get out the vet's grip, which she did. But we figured it out at the end. Oh my gosh, it's really snowed in Houston. I don't remember last time I seen snow. If you're over here saying that summer bodies are made in the wintertime and you haven't gotten up and started going to the gym, this video is for you. But I'm not judging because it's the end of January and I'm just now starting again. Not that was crazy.
I couldn't do it. I think it's bolted to the ground.
Wait, let's try together.
Okay.
It's flipping up. You said it's bolted to the ground.
Baby, don't get it twisted. You was just another nigga on the hit list. Tryna fix any issues with a bad bitch. Didn't they tell you that I was a savage? Fuck your white horse and a carriage. Bet you never could imagine. Never said you could have it. You needed me.
It's not even no sweat dripping. No sweat. Oh, it is some sweat, girl.
Okay guys, so I just came to a little restaurant and I got a little strawberry lemon drop and a Greek salad with some chicken. I already started eating, so forgive me for not showing it beforehand. Anyways, a while back I asked you guys questions that y'all wanted for like a girls chat. And so let's just do a little girls chat, mukbang. It's been a while since y'all sent these in, but I'm gonna answer them now. And we're just gonna talk about it while it's nice outside and my food and my little drinky drink. Someone said, how do you navigate life when you feel like your life is slow? If I'm being honest, you guys, I don't always mind when my life is a little slow. I feel like it means that it's just calm. And sometimes like life being slow just means that you're at peace, and it can be a little boring sometimes. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Now, I do think that's different than like saying like if your life feels stagnant, because I feel like that's like a whole different kind of feeling. I feel like if you feel like your life is stagnant, maybe like find a new hobby, join like some social group. It's always a good way to like meet people and like try interesting things that's just different than what you're used to. And then when you start having fun with it, like the time won't feel like it's going by slowly anymore. If you're feeling stagnant, I would say join something new that you've always been interested in doing. But if you feel like it's just boring, sometimes that's a good thing. That's not always a bad thing. Business ideas and advice for university college girls. I'm not gonna lie, when I was in college, I didn't really have the business that I was like, I sold some, basically, okay, my advice would be just do something that's a hobby that you can monetize and do it for cheaper so that the people around you, your peers, can afford it. For example, me, I sold paintings, but I would sell them for much cheaper than what most people would do. But I did that for a very little amount of time. Most of the time I had a regular job in college. A lot of my homegirls, like some would do nails, some would do lashes, some would do hair, like things that they just knew how to do or learned pretty easily. They would do it for like a cheaper rate than if you went down to the city to do it. So That's one thing I'd really recommend, because I feel like a lot of those girls are making a lot of money by doing that, because everyone would go to them because they were cheaper and closer. Like literally, like one of my friends, she lived in my neighborhood. Another one lived in a neighborhood next to me. I would just get my hair done, my lashes done. Don't have to drive far, and it's a little bit cheaper. Find something that you already know kind of how to do or could quickly pick up that doesn't make it feel draining, and just do that. Okay, someone said, would you recommend moving in with a boyfriend? Honestly, I'm not against it. I feel like I enjoyed my experience when I lived with my ex, in terms of like the living together part isn't hard. But I think that now I wouldn't do it unless like I was engaged, one, or unless there was like a set plan afterwards. By that I mean, like, if a man asks you to move in with him, then like he should have something set up for you already, where if y'all decide to end it, you'll be fine for a little while. Like, you're not gonna be like rushing to figure out a situation. I feel like that I wouldn't want to experience yet. But I probably would wait till I'm engaged. It's no rush anymore. Like, I feel like I experienced it. It was cool. I know I could do it. But it's kind of like, what's the point unless one or the other two things that I just set up. But it's a nice experience. But like I said, if I was to do it again before I was engaged, I would need like something set in stone where if we were to break up, like I wouldn't feel like rushed. Can you talk about how you got the Wild 'N Out job? That was really cool. If y'all didn't know, I was a Wild 'N Out girl for the live show in Houston. So basically we were at the arena, we did the Wild, we were there for the show. And it was a cool experience. Like, it's something I've been wanting to do, but I just never did it before in the past. I actually know some of the people that work on there already, but I got this for myself. I just went to the casting call because I was just like, F it, why not? Just for the experience. And they picked me and I just did it. But like, it was a cool experience. It was fun. I would do it again, you know? And yeah, it was cool to like be on the arena stage, because when else will I ever be on the stage that big in my entire life? Probably never. I was actually surprised that more girls didn't show up to the casting call. Well, I had fun. Can you share how you make friends in a new city? Y'all, the only way I made friends, if I'm being honest, was by going out. I made all the friends I met by going to a club in Houston, and then one person knew another person, which knew another person, which knew another person. And then I just went to all the events that I was invited to, and I literally made my friends that way. Like you can't make friends just always being inside the house. Like, you have to explore new things or go do things that you like, so you'll meet people that like to do the same things as you, and then you'll meet people through them. So honestly, it's just like getting out of your comfort zone and just getting out. The amount of friends I had from when I first moved to Houston till now has obviously changed drastically. Like, at first I was in the house all the time. I didn't do much. I didn't have any friends out here. And me, I'm very selective and picky when it comes to friends. So I knew I wasn't gonna make them quickly anyways. Then when I started like going out a little more and meeting new people and just being more open to that, that's when I started meeting people for real. And best decisions I could have made, honestly. It's always cool to make new friends, like, especially as an adult. Like, it's not the easiest thing all the time. It's not like school or university where you guys are all in the same place doing the same thing. Like, everyone has their own lives, so it's harder to meet people, but once you do, it's like super fun and super cool. So just honestly getting out of your comfort zone. What are tips you would give to a 22-year-old who just left a long-term relationship? I was engaged. I find it hard sometimes to give tips on things that I haven't experienced, because I don't want to ever like, be like, oh, I experienced this and this is what I did when I never did that. But if I had a guess, pray about it. Pray about it, and just understand that, like, if it was supposed to happen, it would have happened. Because I don't think that things that aren't supposed to happen, like, stay with us for long. Or situations that aren't supposed to happen stay with us for long. And you say you're 22, like, you're a baby adult. I just turned 25, and I feel like I'm a baby adult. So, like, you literally have so much time to, like one, you're going to change as a person. It might not even be, you might not even like the person. Like, as you get older, you might look back and realize, like, oh, the person I am now, I wouldn't even date this guy, let alone marry him. So, like, it's just, like, find yourself, realize that you're still in your own journey. Like, you still have a lot to learn about yourself. And then after that, like, time will heal it, prayer will heal it. And sometimes just understanding, like, it is what it is, and letting things go, and just letting things be how they are, is the best solution to have, like, a peace of mind, honestly. Someone said, are you a girl's girl to every female or just your friends? I mean, I think I'm a girl's girl in general, but I think that I don't, like, put myself in business that I'm not supposed to be in. Like some girls, like they will insert themselves in other things. I don't know. I don't think I'm not a girl's girl, but I also think that like I mind my business, if that makes sense. How to deal with a breakup. Y'all, breakups are not easy. Especially, I mean, they're not easy when you're young. They're not easy when you're older. I don't think they'll ever be easy. Like, I think a breakup is just something that you have to realize it's just a part of life. But they really do suck. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Breakups suck. I think the best way to deal with it is to like just let yourself feel it. I swear. I think the earlier you let yourself, and the sooner, the quicker you let yourself feel it, the better you heal from it, and the quicker you get over it in the long run. And you won't stay like stuck on it. You don't want to be stuck over something that already happened for too long. And also, you don't want that breakup to like impact you for like years and years and years and years. Like, it's easy to let that happen, and it's harder to not let that happen. But you'll always like feel better about it when you don't let it happen. So I feel like it lets you like stay true to your authentic self. Because if you go about it the other way, you're gonna start changing how you act. You're gonna start changing how you see people, how you treat people. And at the end of the day, you're not gonna feel like yourself doing that, and you're gonna waste a lot of time doing that. And then the people that you meet are gonna meet that version of you. So it's just like, it's just a lot of stuff that accumulates that just deal with it, y'all. And then it's gonna pass. It's gonna pass, and you have to also remember like everything will always be replaced with better. Everything that's taken away will always be replaced with better. So there's no need to like stress in the long run because something better is gonna come along. Someone said, how does one upgrade their lifestyle with strict parents? I don't really know what that question means. I'm not gonna lie, like I had strict parents, y'all. When I grew up, like my parents were your typical Abisha Ethiopian parents. Like my sister, who's like a few years younger than me, almost 3 years younger, she had it easier. Like I was like their first child, so I had to break them in, you know. I couldn't go to like, I had to argue with them to like go to my school dances, or like I couldn't go to football games with myself. I'd have to bring my little sister, or I couldn't go to over my friends' houses. But for the most part, y'all, but even though I couldn't do that, my parents always like, my lifestyle was always nice. Like I always ate great food. I traveled a lot when I was younger. Like they still introduced me to a lot of experiences that I appreciate, even though they were strict. So it's not like I was missing out on life experiences. And the older I get, I think I appreciate them being strict a little bit more. I mean, obviously there's something I'll be like, y'all didn't have to do that. But the older I get, I'm like, I can see why you guys did that. So I appreciate it because there's a lot of people that didn't grow up with strict parents that are out here losing their mind. Like, you don't have to think that your lifestyle isn't upgraded because your parents are strict. You can have a great lifestyle. Your parents are just concerned for you. And there's going to be a point where they can't do that anymore anyways. So it's like, honestly, don't even worry about it. You're going to kind of miss the time where you didn't have to be in control of everything in your life. I say, how's my mental state? My mental state is good, y'all. Like, your girl is at peace. I'm not stressed. Chilling. Honestly, big chilling right now. I feel like sometimes I do want to get out of Houston a little bit, so I just need change of scenery here and there. But aside from that, I think I'm fine. Like, honestly, I just haven't let anything disturb me. Just enjoy my life, y'all. Honestly, that's it. Someone said, have you walked away from a friend or friends that no longer served you? How did you feel? Yes. I had some really bad fallouts with some of my old best friends. Like my college best friends I fell out with, and one of my high school best friends I fell out with. I think like those really hurt my feelings, and it definitely like made me more picky with like who I choose to be my friends. That's why I don't normally have a lot of female friends, which I think I used to say all the time. Like when I say now is the most female friends I've had in a long time, like I genuinely mean that. Honestly though, I walked away from them quickly. I don't know why. It's like I hold friendships in such a high regard because when I love my friends, I love my friends. I'm not a perfect person by any means, but I think I'm a good friend to people. At least I have boundaries I would never cross, you know what I mean? So I feel like when other people cross those boundaries, it's very much I couldn't even fathom doing that to you. So like we're supposed to be like this, and if we're not like that, then this friendship it's either not what I thought it was, or like it just doesn't serve me in my life in any capacity at all. You can only control what situations you choose to stay in. And if you're continue to stay friends with people that you feel like have disrespected you or done you wrong or whatever it may be, then at that point it's your fault if you continue to stay friends with them. So me, I mean, my feelings will be hurt. I'll be sad, but it's more like a disgust. Like, how could you do that? You know? So that's how I would feel. I've never had a friend that I fell out with for real that hasn't apologized or, you know, try to make amends. So I know that I do my part. So we said dating men with money versus men with less money. You know what I've learned the older I got is like sometimes it's not necessarily how much money a person makes, it's about how generous they are. Because a person can have a lot of money and be stingy. A person can have less money and give you more because they're more generous. So it's not always about how much money somebody makes, but how generous someone is. I learned that I'd rather be with a generous man than a stingy one. But I will say, I'm kind of in a weird position where I dated men that had some thick money, like since I was a little bit younger, since my exes like played football and stuff. So it's hard to like not date anybody like that's just broke. Especially as you get older, like financial stability is important. Like we're getting older, y'all. At least they need to be ambitious, have a plan, or just have the money at that point to an extent. Like it doesn't have to be the richest man in the world, but it's something. Y'all need to look at generosity more than necessarily the money. What's one dream you always had but are scared to chase? Oh, y'all are getting deep. I don't know. Maybe like this one idea I have. I don't want to speak into existence yet because I'm still working on it. I mean, I don't want to speak about it because I'm working on it, and sometimes I feel like when you speak on things too soon, it doesn't work out. But I really hope that this works out, and it is something I want to pursue and like take more seriously. I kind of started it like a year ago, but last year I just wasn't serious about it. But this year I think it's gonna be like a grind year for it. So we're gonna see. But I don't want to speak on it yet, y'all will see. But it does relate to football. It does relate to football. What are your thoughts on 50-50? Yeah, I think that everyone's relationship is different, and I think that like what works for some people is not going to work for everybody. Me, I feel like 50-50 is not necessarily a financial thing. Like you could do 50-50 in different ways. I'm not going to lie. The older I get, I want a more traditional like relationship where it's like the men and women just show up in different ways for the most part. But then it's a partnership. Like 50-50 doesn't necessarily have to be financial. It could be like in different aspects, which I'm okay with. When I have a family, I want it to be a little bit more traditional. So what's insecurity you've overcome and how did you do it? Ooh, that brings me back to like middle school days. They used to be bullies. Yeah, I used to be so insecure with my forehead. Until the one day I realized like I was so women, we all have big foreheads and some of the most beautiful women on earth. I don't know what made that switch, but I used to be so insecure with my forehead, y'all. Like, you know what was crazy? Especially when I was younger, and it's still probably like kind of, it's not really as prevalent nowadays as it used to be, but I used to have really low self-esteem, guys. Like, kids were bullies when we were younger. Like, I used to go to like a school where, when I was younger, it used to be like very cliquey. It's predominantly white, which doesn't bother me, but I always wanted to like fit in. So I think it kind of played a little bit in my self-esteem, but I think the older I get, you know, you learn more about the world. It's like, well, like, freaking beautiful. Someone said, how do you handle disrespectful people that you didn't do anything to, but they insult you to your face? See, my answer to that, it varies. Because I'm not a confrontational person. But I feel like as of lately, I've definitely been more confrontational with disrespect. Honestly, it depends on the scenario. Some situations, it's not even worth speaking on. But in some situations, it is worth speaking on. It's also just about how you do it. Sometimes you can just say, oh, can you repeat yourself? Can you say that again? Make them feel stupid or make it known that you caught on to it. You know what I mean? And it's not just like going over their heads, but you gotta just do it in a classy way. I don't know how to explain it. Depends on the situation, and depends on how you do it. But always keep it cute. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you repeat what you said? That's a good one right there. Now they gotta say it again in front of everybody, and if they sound disrespectful, people gonna look at them crazy. How do you handle disrespectful boys that talk about you to your face when you turn them down? I don't experience that often, but there are some men that get butthurt when you reject them. Like, you'll be like, no, I'm sorry, be nice, and then they'll be like, oh, I ain't, blah, 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 blah. You just gotta laugh at it, because it's just like, He was just coming up to me asking me for my number. Babes, you could have just left me alone to begin with. You can't take it seriously, y'all. Like, you can't take everything seriously. You gotta understand, like, people are insecure, people get butthurt, people are embarrassed. That has nothing to do with you. And at the end of the day, if they're being disrespectful in your face like that, just because you rejected them, you're like, what kind of man are they anyways? Like, ew. You're proving why I shouldn't have given it to you in the first place. So it's like, would you ever date someone from England? I mean, I have, obviously. And I do. I think, like, British people, like, it's a little different than Americans, you know? I don't know how different, but it's slightly different. And I like different, so yeah, I'll be so down. I don't think I have any bias against it. Tell us your thoughts and experiences in differentiating between loving someone and being in love. I feel like people have different takes on this, because I remember someone said that they had an opposite take of what I had on it. And it made sense to me when they told me, but I don't remember it anymore. But my original take was, like, loving, you can love someone and not be in love with them. I think it's hard to be in love with somebody and then it just go away forever. I don't think that's how it works. Like, I think your love for them just changes. Like, I don't know if this is even gonna make sense. I feel like when you love them, and this is like in a romantic way that we're talking about, it's like, it's more like a feeling versus an action. But when you're in love with them, it's more like an action. Like, you're choosing to love them. You're choosing to show them love. You're choosing to show that you care. Having love for somebody doesn't necessarily mean that. It's like, you know that you cared for them at one point in the past or whatever, but you're not actively showing it or actively being there. It's just not something that goes away. I don't know if that makes sense. But I'm open to different takes on that, because I've heard some other things that also have made sense to me, so I don't know. That's just the first thought that comes to mind when I think about it. How do you go about setting boundaries? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really used to have trouble with setting boundaries, because I think I used to be a people pleaser really bad. And I feel like it stopped, or I learned how to set boundaries when I started, like, considering what I wanted more than, like, what other people wanted or what they would think. Honestly, like, you have to remember, like, what you do for other people shouldn't necessarily come at the expense of what you want for yourself. And I feel like that's what helped me learn how to set boundaries. But honestly, I recently, not even that long, it took me a while to learn that. Still working on it, but I've definitely become much better at it than I used to be. Self-care versus overindulgence. Where do you draw the line between treating yourself and creating unhealthy habits? Ooh, that just comes with being self-aware. You should always treat yourself, because, like, it's yourself. You should love yourself. Show yourself love. Do self-care, because, you know, you're you. But when it comes to unhealthy habits, I think it's like, just going by the phrase, like, everything in moderation. Like, you shouldn't do anything too much. Everything should be done in moderation, whether it's food, whether it's spending money, whether it's like unhealthy vice like drinking or whatever. Just everything needs to be done in moderation. Like, you don't have to stop something completely, but you should be aware that, like, if it's a habit for you or you're overindulging, it's about just being, like, self-aware and honest with yourself, like, about what you're doing. Anyways, you guys, I just finished my lunch. My hair is getting poofy out here in this humidity. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.